Hi, my name is Maureen. I work here at Heartland at the front desk as a receptionist. So I answer the phones all day and I make all our appointments for the doctor visits and boarding. This is Keanu. He's one of our boarding dogs. So sometimes you'll see dogs up here with us. They'll be daycare dogs or boarding dogs just hanging out for the day. So I will check people out after their appointments, sell food, medicines. Sometimes I help in the back. If they get really busy, I'll get to go back there and help them hold animals or take animals to them and whatnot. But it's mostly just answering the phones, making appointments, and getting all our charts ready for the next day's patient visits.
Hello, my name is Dr. Erin Kaiser and I'm a veterinarian. This is my technician Tiffany and we're going to do an exam on Piper. Piper is a 5-year-old female spayed lab mix. She's just here. We're just going to do a wellness exam. Whether or not an animal is sick or healthy, we always start with a physical exam. That's our most important tool as a veterinarian. So typically start looking at her eyes. I like to start and do it nose to tail. There's a lot of different ways to do it. But look at her eyes, make sure that she can see that her pupils are normal. She doesn't have any abnormalities there. And then we always check their teeth, make sure their gums are nice and pink and healthy and that they don't have any dental disease or tartar going on. Check their ears, make sure there's no signs of an ear infection. Hers look good. Get my cone so I can take a look deeper in there. Good girl, Piper. And it looks good. Check this side just to be thorough. That one looks good as well. Good job, kid. Check their lymph nodes. They've got lots of lymph nodes just like people. Check them under their chin, front of their shoulders. Tiffany's just holding her, making sure she doesn't accidentally get one of us. She's pretty well behaved, but a lot of times when they're nervous or painful, you just want to make sure that you're protected. Lymph nodes there. Lymph nodes go good here. And always listen to their heart and lungs. Make sure that sounds healthy. Her heartbeat is nice and strong, no murmurs or any arrhythmias. Her lungs are nice and clear. Always check their body condition score, so see if they're in a healthy weight, not too skinny or too chubby. And she's a little on the chubby side, but Mom, I'm sure, is aware of that. We just feel their ribs, make sure you can feel their ribs but not see them, and then make sure you can feel their spine pretty easily. She's got a little bit of extra chub on there, which is okay. Alright, and then the last thing we do is just check their joints. She's a little nervous, so she's a little stiff, but just make sure that she doesn't have any pain when we feel them, that her range of motion is normal. And then last but not least, always want to check their skin. Make sure they don't have any fleas or ticks or any itchiness or scaliness, and she looks good. So that's the basics of a physical exam. So this is an x-ray of a dog's abdomen. The abdomen is from the diaphragm, which is right behind your lungs, all the way to your pelvis. Same organs as a person would have. Cats are pretty similar as well. So this is the line that demarcates the abdomen, so the diaphragm here. This in front of it is lung, and you can see a little bit of heart on here. But this is the liver. You can see this shape here. This is the spleen, and then this is all stomach, and you can see the stomach is pretty full and there's stuff inside of it. Sometimes it's really small and empty, and sometimes it's big. And then all of these little loops here are intestines. There's lots of intestines in there, all squiggled up and squished together just like a person. And then this part that has some gas in it and that comes out this way is the large intestine and the colon. You can kind of see, but not really well, the outline of the kidneys. They're kind of hidden, but you can also see the bladder as this round structure right here. And I think Yeah, that's good. And then you can see all the vertebrae, and the spinal column goes down there, and then these white things are ribs. You can see on an x-ray that anything that's bone shows up bright white. So this is bone, this is the thigh bone, of course all the spine and the ribs, and then anything that's air is going to show up black. So like the lungs here have black, and then there's all the in between of gray, so air here, and then urine in the bladder is going to be this kind of soft gray color, not as white as the bone, but not as black as air. And that's an x-ray.
My name is Laura. I work at Heartland Veterinary Hospital. I help with doing daycare a lot of times. We offer daycare Monday through Friday, and you can drop your dogs off anytime after 7:30, and we're here till 5:30 so they can play out in the yard, play with the other dogs. We do things like craft day. Whenever it gets warm enough, we get the swimming pool filled up for them, and they play in the pool during the day. Treat day and bandana day. They get a bandana or they get a bag of treats, just depending on the day. We do all sorts of activities. They'll do little painted puppy paws for their crafts or all sorts of things. So if you're interested in letting your dog come do doggy daycare with me and Molly here, just drop your pup off, just bring your vaccination records and let your puppy play all day. Thanks.